Welcome to Helena, Montana's Inyo Ranch. Inyo Ranch is a horse ranch that is run by Brenda Westwood and Cassie Katie, two ladies that are trained as equine gestalt coaches. Equine gestalt coaching is a therapeutic method where one becomes more aware of themselves and their emotions with help from a horse. The horse becomes a partner in emotional awareness and healing. Brenda and Cassie Katie offer unique healing techniques, and equine gestalt coaching is where it all starts. Horses have a natural sensitivity. They are wired to read subtle shifts in body language, breathing, and energy. They respond to what's real, not what we say is real. It's not mystical, it's instinct. With a trained facilitator guiding the process, clients explore emotions in real time, while a horse provides honest, nonverbal feedback. You can't impress a horse with words, and they can't give you verbal feedback, but they can help you heal with their presence. Brenda Westwood's company, Horse Sense Healing, focuses on helping people move toward peace and integration, allowing emotions to surface in a safe way. Cassie Katie's company, An Old Gray Mare, focuses on connecting aging by working with caregivers, elders, and families navigating life's transitions. Together, they've created a space at Inyo Ranch that feels less like therapy and more like honest connection to yourself with the presence of a horse.
So what we really do is help people, like Gestalt, is to help people come to a place of wholeness and peace. And we set up experiments, so to speak, so that you can finish the unfinished business of life. I can call it recovering from life, because we all have stories and they can get in the way. And if we don't clean up our stories, it's like sweeping everything under the rug. Pretty soon you're gonna trip on it. So people get reactive or into all kinds of behaviors that aren't good for them. Yeah, so there's no judgment. Horses have no judgment. I'm Brenda Westwood, and my company is Horse Sense Healing. I'm a master equine gestaltist, and I've been in practice for 13 years. Okay.
And I'm Cassie Katie. My business is An Old Gray Mare, and I too do equine gestalt work, but I'm a recent grad. So I'm just into the master's program.
An Old Gray Mare isn't just the name of a business. It's the heartbeat behind it. It's the steady old mare in the pastures with a silver coat, with eyes that have seen every season and still soften when you walk up. She may not be flashy, but she is safe, grounded, and wise. The kind of person that makes you exhale without realizing you are even holding your breath. That spirit is exactly what Cassie built her niche of connection and aging around. In a world that tends to sideline both horses and human, she creates a space where experience is honored, not overlooked. Connected aging is about staying woven in the community, staying purposeful, staying seen. It's about connection over isolation and depth over speed. Through horses, especially the older ones who move with intention instead of urgency, people are invited to slow down, reflect, and remember that aging is not decline, it's refinement. Like well-worn leather or trusted trail partner, it carries strength, story, and quiet resilience.
Well, I'm a retired rancher. I ranched over in Moore County for 33 years and came to Helena with my mother. I was a caregiver as she slid into dementia. And when she passed away, I was looking for something that I could do that would be out of doors, working with animals, helping people. And I got to go on a horse packing trip up in the Bob Marshall wilderness with two other of our, we call each other herd mates. They're graduates of the program as well, and I was poking them for questions about it. We were up there for a week. And the one invited me to Summit, which is like the annual conference for EGC. And so I went to see Melissa Pierce because she's the one that I wanted to see what it was all about. And by Saturday night, I jumped in. It just called to me.
Brenda's work in horse sense healing is about helping people slow down and reconnect with themselves in a way that feels real, not forced. With horses as partners, she creates a space where you don't have to pretend you're okay to have everything figured out. Horses respond to what we truly feel, not what we try to hide. Brenda gently helps people notice those moments and learn from them. It's amazing how something that looks simply, just being around a horse, can open the door to healing, confidence, and understanding yourself a little better. People often come in carrying a lot and leave feeling relieved, calmer, and more grounded, like they finally exhale after holding their breath for a very long time.
I found my vision of partnering with horses to help people heal emotionally and spiritually in nature. Back in 1990 or 91, somewhere like that, I was in college. I started college late in life. And I saw, once I settled down, because it scared me to even think about what I wanted to do with my life later. Anyway, I saw myself partnering with these horses to help people. And then I couldn't find anything at the time. I found EGALA, but that isn't the model I wanted to do. And so I went to college and got my bachelor's degree in social work and went off and worked in the field of child protection and public health, worked with people with HIV and a lot of high-risk people. And then I went back to the child protection work, and when I got tired of that, I was working for the University of Montana teaching people how to do the work with families to prevent child maltreatment. And I couldn't find anything again. I said, I've got to do this. I don't want to have any regrets. Well, finally, I found a magazine at my dentist's office. It was called Healthy MT. I have never seen it since, and I hadn't seen it before. And it was newspaper quality. It wasn't even slick and glossy. And it said College on the Range, and there was this beautiful blonde woman leading a horse on the cover. And I went, well, that's interesting. And there was just one or two short paragraphs about Sarah Harrim and Judith Gap, who was going through a Touched by a Horse equine gestalt coaching certification to incorporate into her healing practice. Well, there the universe laid it right in front of me. I went home and I applied. I refinanced my house and started in January of 2012. That's how I got into it.
I was offered a short session while doing the video shoot for this story, so I could get a better understanding and be able to explain what they do here. I honestly didn't know what to expect. What I experienced was something deeper than I could ever prepare for. The land felt grounding, the horse felt present and steady, and the questions that were asked stirred something in my soul. Then I cried. I cried from deep within, something that I must have been holding on to for quite some time. I honestly didn't realize I was still carrying so much. I could feel the horse behind me because I had closed my eyes. I could feel the horse watching me silently, feeling the pain I felt. I wanted to just open my eyes and run to the horse and hug him and jump on his back and ride off into the sunset. But I knew that was not part of my short session, so I reconsidered. When I left, I felt lighter, not fixed, not finished, but light. It reminded me that healing isn't a one-time event. It is a process, and I still have work to do on myself. I am grateful I said yes to this experience. It gave me clarity, release, and a deeper respect for what Brenda and Cassie are offering here.
The horses aren't trained to do this work. The requirements are they're at least 5 years old, they're gentle, they've got good ground manners, and they're not a stallion. After that, we invite them if they choose to show up as the healers that they can be. And they step right into it. So they show us your truth when you're out of alignment with your truth, or if you don't even know what your truth is. They help us with our blocked energy in our bodies. They do so many. It's hard to explain without experiencing it.
Brenda and Cassie offer the community at Equine Gestalt Experience, equine coaching, workshops, and retreats. To learn more, you can check out their websites. There you can get a better understanding and how to get started.